I see Andrew in Dismore with another very good friend of Cyprus who has managed to turn up, and I'm delighted that he's here. But you're pressed for time, so if you want to say a few words quickly.
Thank you, Peter. I'm sorry I haven't been here for the meeting, and I'm going to have to dash straight back because we're debating this emergency bill on witness anonymity, and I'm participating throughout the debate as Chair of the Human Rights Committee. But I'm pleased to have had the opportunity just to come along and speak for a couple of minutes to you. And I think we have to look positively at the way forward. The new President has opened negotiations with the Turkish Cypriots. The technical committees have been working. The President has met the leader of the Turkish Cypriots on a number of occasions now, and further meetings are scheduled, hopefully leading to direct negotiations to deal with the outstanding issues. Of course, Tom's right, those issues remain, as they always have done ever since 1974. Very difficult issues on property, on settlers and all the rest of it. But the only way to resolve those is to talk and not to allow the thing to ossify. And we've had positive signs too, like the progress being made on missing persons. Again, our government has put money towards that. The Greek government I saw last week put money towards that. It's an international effort, but is being led by Cypriots, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots working together. I visited a site last year where archaeologists from both communities were working together to recover the remains of the missing people in that particular site. Again, a positive side of people working together. And who would have thought that we'd see the opening of the Lady Street crossing point? A huge development, another confidence-building measure. But in the end, those hard issues still remain. And the only way they'll be resolved is through negotiations. The UN process is the way forward. And I really hope that we will, after so long, finally see some positive developments. On the downside, of course, what's happening in Turkey. The Turkish government is in serious problems because of the deep state. We saw last week that they were able to detect and arrest those people who were, on the face of it, preparing a military coup against the government in Turkey. The Turkish government itself is up before the courts in Turkey, trying to close down their party and to debar their leaders from office. But there's no doubt that if we are going to make progress, it has to be through an elected government in Turkey, albeit not necessarily the elected government you or I might like to see, rather than the deep state who are the brake on progress. Because in the end, whatever is negotiated between the President and Mr. Talat, in the end, Turkey is the key player. And if Turkey says there's going to be no progress, then there will be no progress. And the guarantee to make progress, therefore, is the Turkish government and the accession process within the European Union. So, I certainly hope that we've got some, and believe we've got some very positive signs. There is the international context, which is not easy, but let's be positive for once. We've got two leaders who I believe really do want to make progress. Whether they can meet in the middle, where they can reach agreement, an agreement that is acceptable to both communities, remains to be seen. But talking is far better than not talking. Let's hope they can make some real progress and find a solution that's acceptable to everybody after so long.
Thank you very much, indeed, Andrew. And Andrew is leaving, but I will send you my introductory speech so he will know what I said. Because it's very important that members of Parliament support, the new President of Cyprus and the leader of the Turkish Cypriot community in their efforts to reunite the island.